Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesuigi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. My sincere apologies, Gorgo and company, for missing the raid. I was a little indisposed. Life kind of got in the way, but I'm here now. We're going to be going for about 2 hours or so. I should be able to still raid into Inertia at around 4:15. And stay tuned today. The Perfect Team Master Series goes this evening over on the official channel. That's going to be fun, especially the live head-to-head mode. It's going to be great. For today's broadcast, we, as you can tell, are about to play our home opener at Coors Field, or as it's known here in this game, Colorado Field. It's a bandbox, and hopefully our team and our pitching staff are up for the task. But because it's a home game, because it's a new ballpark, we do have a new lineup introduction. Please enjoy. Let's get today's broadcast underway. Enjoy. And now, the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies! Batting first, the center fielder, Bernie Williams! Batting second, the left fielder, number 12, Steve Finley! Batting third, the right fielder, Dante Bichette! Batting fourth, the first baseman, John Jaha! Batting fifth, the catcher, Mike Maxudian! Batting sixth, the third baseman, David Bell! Batting seventh, the shortstop, Craig Counsell! Batting eighth, the second baseman, Randy Reddy! Batting ninth, the starting pitcher for today's game, Mark Gardner! All right. There is no historical version of Coors/Colorado Field, so we are in the modern ballpark. We're facing the Philadelphia Phillies, and man, that intro came in a little too hot on the mic. I am going to have to figure out what's going on there. I worry about playing infield shallow on anyone, but we'll see. Mark Gardner, new to the club, traded during spring training.
Strike three.
Picks up first strikeout of the day. First pitch swing on the ground, ready on to first. That'll bring up Nomar Garcia-Parra. Dangerous batter already. Here's the 1-0 from Gardner. On the ground, Bell collects, does not make a throw. That is an infield single for Nomar. Dave Staten will be up next. First pitch swing, Nomar up and running. Maxudian guns him down. Steve Faltashek will be the starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies here. Bernie Williams, leadoff single. That's deep into left field. There's the Coors effect already showing what it does. Bernie's got an aptitude to steal. We'll see if he gets the green light. Bernie's off and running, no throw. Excuse me a moment, there's someone at my door. Okay, we're back. Steve Finley, new signing to the Rockies, high and deep to right field. Stephen Finley, welcome to Colorado. Here's Dante Bichette now. First pitch swing on the ground, collected by the first baseman. Dave Hollins completes the putout. First out here in the bottom of the first. John Jaha up the middle. Good play by Nomar. 2 down. Maxudian, high drive into right field. So they really do show the Coors effect here. Wow. Anyways, where were we? Dave Staten, yes. Gardner now staked to a 2-0 lead. He's walked Staten. That'll bring up Britton Scheib. 2-0 count to Scheib. Lined into left, long run, sliding grab by Finley. Three and one count now. That's 2 walks this inning, issued by Mark Gardner. Dwayne Hosey is up next, playing center field for the Phillies. First pitch swing, little line drive, caught by Counsell on the fly. Ruben Amaro Jr., 3-1 count. Bases now loaded. Faltashek now with a chance to help out his own cause. 2-2, called strike 3. Gardner wriggles out of it. Rockies hold serve, 2-0. David Bell, little dribbler back to the mound. That's a quick out. Greg Counsell now, the shortstop. Grounds out to Stalker. Randy Reddy got a free spring training invite. He'll take a walk. Gardner now batting for himself. On the ground, up the third base line. That'll be a close play at second. Top of the third. Gardner getting to work here. Fly ball shallow left. That's going to fall in front of Finley for a leadoff single. Dave Hollins now. Maxudian will collect this one, but no throw to stop Stalker. Fly ball deep left field. That's going to hit the track, and that will give the Phillies their first run of the game. RBI double, still nobody out. And here is Nomar. 1-2 count. Fly ball to dead center field. Bernie will collect it on a hop. Throw comes in. Runners at the corners now for Dave Staten. Maxudian up throwing. The double steal, but there's a throwing error, so... Oof. Okay. Let's pitch around Staten a little. Three-one count to Scheib. Gardner's now issued 5 walks today. going to get Sean Maloney up in the bullpen. Infield is in. And that's past a diving counsel and into center field. Everyone moves up 90 feet. The call to the bullpen is early. Sean Maloney now into the game to try and keep this one from getting out of hand. 1-1 on the way. Back to the pitcher. That's a 1-2-3 double play. Ruben Amaro Jr., 1-1. On the ground. Diving play, but it's thrown away by Reddy. And that's a 2 RBI error. Here's Faltashek. Fly ball deep to right. Bichette collects. Well, that couldn't have gone worse. Oof. They hung a 5 spot on us.
Strike 3.
First strikeout of the day for Faltashek. Finley sends this high into the Denver sky. 2 down. Dante Bichette with an infield pop-up. 1-2-3, go the Rockies.
Strike 3.
Single for Dave Hollins. That'll bring up Garcia Parra again. 1-2 on the way from Maloney. Fly ball, shallow left center. That will fall in for a base hit. Here's Staten now. Full count. Lined into right field, base hit. Bichette throwing home is not in time. No runner advances. Hoping for a double play ball here. Scheib works on an RBI walk at 6-2 Phillies. 2-2 on the way to Lieberthal. That'll be a 3-6-3 double play to end the inning. Good play there by Jaha. The arc of these fly balls is kind of ridiculous. This has to be specific to Coors.
Strike 3.
David Bell line drive to left. That's over the head of the left fielder. It'll be a 2-out triple as he fumbles it out there and left. Tough play there for Scheib. Counsell now with an RBI chance. On the ground, Stalker completes the out. Jay Chesmer into today's game now. You'll get Hosey, Amaro Jr. in the pitcher spot. And things started so well. Oh, 1 to Faltasek. Jaha completes the stab and holds the runner. Full count to Kevin Stalker. Called strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies lead 6-2. Do we have anyone out of the bullpen who can be a long reliever? Ugh. All right, looks like Tesmer's going to have to bat for himself.
Strike three.
Yup. Bernie deep to right field. That one's gone.
Strike three.
Finley will strike out. But the Rockies get one back. 6-3 now.
Strike three.
We just need one more inning out of Tesmer. Line shot to left, Garcia Parra. Up throwing, that's yet another stolen base by Nomar. He's picking on Maxudian today. Full count to Scheibe. Dribbler back to the mound. No! Infield single. Radinsky is getting loose. Come on, man. I just need one more out.
Strike
There it
three.
is. Dante, Jaha, Max. That is first home run of the season for Bernie. EVC. Dante's going first pitch. Catcher double pumps it. Dante's in there safe. First home game of the season. Jaha deep to right field. You can't count us out yet. "7-5 Rockies," and that will punch the starter out of the game for the Phillies. Faltashek has given up 5 earned runs. It's Coors. You're never out of it. That's true. Ollie Ritchie will take on Mad Max. That's a ground out 4-3. David Bell working a 3-1 count. Drill to deep center field. Hosey brings it in. Council now. On the ground to Nomar. That will end the inning. Top of the 7th coming up. Scott Radinsky enters the game. You know, the idea behind filling up with stuff guys is that they'd be able to get guys to strike out a lot. I'm not liking the fact that we keep getting pitch counts on them. Little looper into left. That's going to fall in front of Finley. Morrow Jr. with a single. Mickey Morradini pinch hitting for the reliever. Man, that Scheibe guy is going to be a pain in the butt. 2 walks and a hit so far today. Fly ball. High to left field. On the track, Finley collects. 2 down. Stalker, fly ball to right. Dante's got a beat on it. Stretch time here at Coors.
Seventh inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Randy ready now. Face off against Curtis Broom. It's a line drive to left. That's going to go over the head of the left fielder. Second time today that's happened. Reddy stands at second with a double. Pinch hitter here will be the left-handed batter Anthony Lewis. Rookie acquired via the Rule 5 draft. Fly ball to deep left. That one will be collected. Reddy thinks about going, but does not. Here's Bernie already with 2 hits today. Through the right side of the infield, base hit. And Reddy comes home and scores. And the Rockies are within 1. Finley now. On the ground, that's going to be a ground out. Amaro Jr. not taking the chance on the double play. Here's Bichette. Drill to center field. But playable. Jeff Nelson enters the game to pitch the top of the 8th. They'll get Hollins, Garciaparra, and Stanton. Line shot past Council. 1-1. First leadoff man's aboard. And it's Nomar again. Bunted back to the pitcher. Interesting call. What league is this? 1-2 to Stanton. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Scheibe now. The 2-1. Past a diving Reddy and into right field. They are waving the run home. That's an insurance run for the Phillies. It's 8-6. Every single one of my relievers has given up at least 1 run. I do not like this. Council will finish the inning himself. McMichael getting loose just in case. Jaha, little floater. That's apparently fair territory. That looked like it landed foul. 1-2 to Max. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Here's Bell now. Dribbler. That'll be a ground out. Amaro Jr. going across the diamond. Council. 0-2. Down to Amaro Jr. again. Sit down McMichael. Jeff's got the end of this. We basically used all of our middle relief core. Bunted back to the pitcher. It's another successful sacrifice bunt. Sean Berry coming off the bench in the pitcher's spot. Fly ball to right. Dante charging in. Collects. Good throw in. Runner does not go. Stalker now. The 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bob Wells. Bob! Coming out of the Phillies bullpen to try and close this one out. It'll be Reddy, pitcher spot. Actually, we're going to sub in. No, we're going to keep Randy out there. 3-1 count from Bob Wells. Already has 2 saves on the season. Rocketed into the left center gap. That's rolling up against the wall. Randy Reddy, his second double of the game. Pinch hitter here will be Shane Mack. First pitch swing, little looper into right. That's going to be caught by Stanton. Here's Bernie, full count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Finley, the last hope for the Rockies. And that will put an end on this one. Opening day is spoiled. The Phillies take this one 8-6. The errors certainly didn't help matters. Well, let me think. Let's do another game in just a little while. Now, let's at least finish up opening series and I'll get some music going in the meantime. There we go. Picked up a win, 5-4. Walk-off double by Council. Atta boy. Pettit. Pitched a dece. Did we win the series, though? No. Phillies clobber us again early. Dishman just couldn't keep the ball in the park. All right, so Joelbert Cabrera is healthy again. Another Rule 5 pickup. Enabled us to trade away Jason Bates so we could get Bernie Williams. Bates, who is batting half... Oh, geez, he started off his season 4 for 4? Come on. Not cool. We got 2 games against Montreal. A loss and a win, 11-10. Well, that's the cardiac brigade here. Jeez. Go up 6-2. Blow the lead 9-5 or 9-6. Come back and take, or 9-7. Come back and take the lead 11-9. Gosh. I know it's too early to put too much weight on this. Let's take one of these games in Montreal next. All right, a win in Philadelphia. Mar Rogers still injured. Okay, we're eating the Phillies lunch at their place. And we complete a 3 out of 4 series win. We're above 500 now. Jamie Moyer is healthy again. The annoying part is he's the guy we extended to a big contract, and that's what I'm getting out of him now. So maybe let's put him on a rehab stint. All right, we're in the wild card hunt. So we got 2 games against Montreal. Let's do a Dishman start. Whose DFA ran out? Oh, Davis and Hoffman. Okay, so let's send them down. So Brando's Rule 5 eligible. Interesting. I can't wait for Russ Ortiz to start being good. Oh, yes. All right, do we want to see another Gardner start? Let's take another one of these April games at Coors. Hey, Corey Bailey's healthy again. Let's just demote him. All right, Dishman start. No, let's take a Viola start. We've seen Dishman plenty. There we go. Picked up a win 8-5. Clobbered him late. All right, Frank. Let's see what you're made of. Sun has been shining all... Oh, game time temperature, 47 degrees because it's nighttime in Denver. Ooh. Come on, Craig. Ooh, barely. Must have been a tricky hop off the dirt. Elvin Moore now getting to work against Viola. Popped up into right field. Anthony Lewis getting the start in right. Dante Bichette taking the day off. Here's Travis Fryman, acquired from the Detroit Tigers in a blockbuster deal for Przynski, White, Harley, Dean, and McGee. Three and 0 count to Fryman. Inside ball 4. That'll bring up Luis Gonzalez. 2-2. Fly ball into right. Lewis comes in. That's the end of the top of the first. Bernie Williams getting the start here against Shane Reynolds. Dribbler back to the mound. Going to be a close play at first. Bernie beats it out with his speed. Finley and Bernie, both noted speedsters. Finley's already got 6 stolen bases on the season. And that is a dropped throw from Travis Fryman. Runners at first and second for Jaha. And you know we're going to try and double steal here. Count is even at 1-1. It's away 2-1. It's a pickoff throw from Reynolds. Runners go about halfway. Bernie Williams able to advance second to third. Prager couldn't get the ball there in time. There's Anthony Lewis. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Maxudian now. Ain't it the way. The ever-dangerous Jeff Bagwell. Bernie's able to hustle in and pick this one up. Phil Nevin behind the plate today. Deep to center field. Bernie charging back. It's still over his head. Oh, boy. Phil Nevin with a one-out double. That will bring up Prager. Orlando Miller, the third baseman now. 1-0. On the ground, past Jahan into right field. Long throw in from Lewis. That's a double. Houston takes a 2-0 lead. Little doink single. That'll cash in another run. 1-0 on the way. Line to right. Lewis is there. Bell, Cabrera, Council now here in the bottom of the second. That's a screamer up the line. David Bell is going to get things started off here with a double. Here's Yolbert Cabrera, added via Rule 5 draft pick. Pops up on the infield. Council now, batting in the 8th spot. That'll be a sacrifice ground out. 2 down here for Frank Viola. To the shortstop. That will end the bottom of the second. Fryman now. Inside ball 4. 2-2 to Gonzalez. Fly ball shallow left. Finley charging in. Bagwell drilled to left field. That one's not coming back. Hey, Frank, don't throw that one again. Bell is going to turn this one around the horn to get out of the inning. Bernie with a deep fly ball to center. Prager collects. Is it me?
Strike three.
Let's sim the rest of the game. Well, we got runs. Okay, so Dan Michelli is having himself a bad day so far. Let's get to the end of May, or end of April. And thank you all for joining me here. Yeah, it has to be me because the team is on a winning streak now. Yeah, Lamar is going to be demoted. Bernie batting 357 at the top of the lineup. You hashtag love to see it. Bell batting 375 to start the season. Council, buddy. You gotta figure it out soon. Because I got Nafi Perez just waiting to take over your job. Actually, who is the starting shortstop down in AAA? Arias. Let's get Nafi force start at shortstop. Give him a chance to learn the ropes. Because he could easily come up and be a contributor to the big league club already. Alright, had a tidy little win streak. And we're going to follow that up with a tidy little losing streak. In the wild card chase, though, I'll take it. Gilbert's injured again. Torn ligament. Well, that's an easy way to keep him past the Rule 5 deadline. Well, Randy's been able to contribute with the bat. Who's on the roster that we can call up? We're going to give Arias the call. At least temporarily. Alright, so we're at May. At 500. Not out of the race yet. McLemore seems to be doing well. As much as I'd love to get Sosa, you know he'd rake. Not sure it's really necessary. Ooh. So Yolmer Cabrera might be our new shortstop when he gets back. Because if you compare him to Council, better contact, better power. And very close on error and arm. If nothing else, Yolbert will be able to be our proper second baseman. How is that Marquise kid doing over in Cincinnati? Batting .272 with a 65 OPS plus. So I think we made the right call by not going with him. I think. But like Cincinnati's going to be the wild card race just like we are. It is still too early to make a call. Our poor relief corps is just getting walloped. I'm trying to think, what's the I mean, the only one who's negative wins above replacement is Dan Michelli. Because I think if you look at the scores for park adjusted, yeah, Michelli and Pettit have both been bad. Then again, a Sierra of 2.11 is pretty good. I'm not sure if it's winning the offseason, if we're not winning in the season. Half game back in the wild card chase. 1.5 back in the division. Right, because the Giants got A-Rod. Oh yeah. And Dennis Eckersley out of the bullpen. Like, that's not weird at all. So far, I'm competing. Yes. But ideally, I'd want more of my starting pitchers to get wins and Rob Dibble not to have 2 of them. Dibble's done pretty well. I'll give him that much. So before we continue, I do want to touch on I do want to get to what I hinted at, the return of an old favorite segment that we used to have here on the channel. But before I do that, I have to show this one disclaimer. Now, what is the segment we're talking about? Well, it's simple. We got stuff in the mail again. Hello, folks. I have stuff to show off. And the reason why I had to show the disclaimer is because this is all Nippon Professional Baseball merch. That's why. Starting off with, well, basically, I treated myself to a trio of jerseys that I probably shouldn't have, but whatever. The Dynasty from the 2010s, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks, and the only guy I can tolerate from that team, Yuki Yanagita, on the back. Sadly, he will not be playing for the Japanese team in the World Baseball Classic, otherwise I would have been rocking this for sure. Instead, he's prepping for the 2023 season. He wants to get back on top, because the Buffaloes have won, 2 pennants in a row. Jersey number 2, and someone who will be in the World Baseball Classic. This is a Cebu Lions 70th anniversary jersey. You will note it is screen printed because of all the gradients. Doesn't have ironed on or stitched in letters. Man on the back is Mr. Doskoi himself, Hotaka Yamakawa, the big boy. Can't wait to see him hit bombs off of some of the lesser pitchers in the Japanese pool. And the third and final jersey is for the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. Note, they are not the Ham Fighters. Hokkaido Nippon Ham is the sponsor. They have no quarrel with ham. And the guy I got in the back of this one is Hiromi Ito, who I think is on the WBC roster, but more likely he's just the ascendant ace for the Fighters. Alongside Uwasawa, who I think is a pending free agent and wants to get posted, Ito is going to be the team's ace. And y'all may remember him from the Stampede or the Starlight. I am thrilled with these 3 jerseys. I only am missing 3 teams in order to complete all of the NPB. The Fighters, they say that on the home jersey. That is the road jersey. You will note that it is blue. And they got the patch on the sleeve right there. So that will conclude our special segment. We get stuff in the mail. I don't feel like we need to make any adjustments just yet. The issue is, despite playing in Coors, despite being 5th in the NL in OPS, we're still only 4th in runs scored. I got that from the actual team store. Fun fact is, the Meatpacking Company Pugilists store is now being run by Fanatics, so I'm hoping that they'll eventually be able to ship to the US. In the worst case scenario, you can use a freight forwarding service or go to japan-baseball-jerseys.com. I've shopped with them before. Good. Shinya is good folks. All right, we've already done a Viola start. We've already done a Gardner start. Oh, Pettit start. Yeah, let's do that. Whew! Okay. That must have been a fun one to watch. Frank Bollock with the walk-off home run. Completing the collapse and handing the win to Dibble and the Rockies. Let's play this next one. Pettit takes the mound against Dan Henriksen. Key for us will be making sure that Pettit doesn't get into walk issues. We've got Tread Hubbard behind the plate. Frank Bollock's into the game. Shane Mack is in left because we are facing off against a left-handed pitcher in Dan Henriksen. Already suboptimal. Full count to Jay Payton. Strike 3, strike him out, throw him out, double play. Oh, Hubbard was waiting on that one. Tony Gwynn, first pitch swinging up the middle. Randy Reddy's got it, but it's an infield hit for Tony. And now we got to deal with Gary Sheffield. Yeah, the walk's not the worst thing. Bip Roberts, the left fielder. Past Bollock and into left field. Shane Mack waits, throws. It is not in time. Padres take a 1-0 lead. Leyritz now. 2-2. Up the middle, base hit. Right back through the box. Bernie's up throwing. That will not be in time. 2-0 Padres. Tony Fernandez now, the 1-2 from Pettit. Over the head of Jahan into right field. Oy. You gotta figure it out, man. There we go. All right, so we spotted them a 4 spot. Great. Jaha in the leadoff spot. That's an interesting look. At least Bernie's an improvement. Shane Mack, 2-out single. Bolick, deep to right field. Did he get enough? Yes! Oppo Taco, Frank Bolick. Here's Dante B now. Drill to deep left field. That one is also gone. Back to back. Bollock and Bichette. Randy ready. Fly ball to center. So it's a game now. Let's go corners in. 2-2. Past the drawn in third baseman. Dan Henriksen has worked his way aboard. Here's the Shields, the 1-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the day for Pettit. Here's Jay Payton now. Line to right. Bichette is there. 2 down. That will bring up Tony Gwynn. Through the right side, base hit. Good throw in from Mack. Oh boy. Pitch around Gary. Still gets a beat on it.
Say.
Should we have just walked him? Oh, went on the way to Bip Roberts. Popped up on the infield. 3 Rockies congregate. Jaha makes the catch. Council is having a season. Not a good one. Hey, doink single. Okay, I'll take it. Full count to Trent Hubbard. On the ground, that will be a fielder's choice. Pettit will bunt it back to the pitcher. Sacrifice play successful. Hubbard moves up to second. Here's Jaha. Fly ball to right. Here's Leyritz now. I got stuff, guys. Why isn't this working? Tony F misses a bunt. Bunted foul. And Council should be able to turn this. Nope. Randy Ready is... Must have gotten collided. Fernandez steals second base. It's his 3rd stolen bag of the season. Full count to Collier. That's outside for ball 4. Bunted up the first base line. Sacrifice successful. Here's DeShields now. The 1-0 on the way from Pettit. On the ground, Council completes the out.
Strike 3.
Bernie will strike out swinging. Shane Mack now. Fly ball to center. Long run in. But Payton makes the grab. 3-0 count on Bolick. Yeah, they're not going to deal with him. What about Dante? Called strike 3. Okay, so not the best. I would love to get a better catcher ability catcher, specifically to pair with Pettit. Fly ball to center. Bernie is going to get a beat on it. Sheffield, 2-2. I pitched around him and he still does that? Ay, ay, ay. One, two to Jim Leyritz. And he's plunked. Maloney getting loose. Full count to Tony Fernandez. Outside ball 4. All right, come on, Andy. Fly ball left center. Mack collects. Ready, Council Hubbard now. All right, Randy ready. Ground ball single.
Strike 3.
Council will strike out swinging. Here's Hubbard now. 2-2 on the way. Den Henriksen is just finding another gear. David Bell coming up to pinch hit here. Line drive to center. That one's not going to get caught. Randy ready. Will successfully score on the play. David Bell moving up to third. Rockies get one back. 6-4 here in the bottom of the fourth. Peyton collects this one, no problem. Sean Maloney in.
Strike 3.
1-0 to Peyton. Fly ball to center. Bernie will collect this one on a hop. Gwynn now. 2 for 3 today. Lined right to Jaha, who collects. Here's Bernie. 3-2 count. Drill to right center field. That one's gone. Brett Tomko coming into the game. Shane Mack will remain in. Gary Sheffield with a rare error at third. Bollock. Fly ball to left. Gwynn collects, or Bip collects. Here's Dante Bichette now. On the ground, Sheffield does not have a play. Double steal is on. Both runners are safe. Randy. On the ground. No play. Council now with an RBI chance. Lazy fly ball to center. Peyton's going to collect this one. Just pitch to him. There we go. That's going to be splitting the outfield. Bip Roberts with extra base hit. One out double. Leyritz now. On the ground, Jaha collects. 3-1 the putout. All of my good relievers are tired already. Full count to Tony Fernandez. Inside ball 4. Collier. Fly ball center field. Bernie barely has to budge. get Dibble up.
Strike three.
Steve Finley enters today's game to deal with Tomko.
Strike three.
We may also move him into right field. Yeah, we're going to move him into right and give Dante the rest of the night off. 2-out walk to Jaha. That'll bring up Rob Murphy. Bernie Williams switches over to bat from the other side. Both men aboard. Shane Mack down to third base. Hit hard, but not hard enough. All right, let's put Finley in right. Wait. Finley in left, Dante in right. Dibble needs to give us multiple innings. Glenn Davis pinch hitting. Bunted back to the pitcher. Fly ball to right. Dante waits under it. 2 down. Runner goes. Throw is late. Full count to Tony Gwynn. Inside ball 4. Oh no. Rob, don't do this to me. All right, Randy completes the out. Stretch time. Hey, you look familiar. Yeah, so it looks like Bruce Ruffin, after going 3-13 with the Marlins, is now a Padres reliever. Bollock gets the bottom of the 7th started with a leadoff single. Bichette now. 1-2. Outside. Called strike 3. Here's Reddy. Through the right side of the infield, base hit. Runners at first and second now for Counsell. Who will be pinch hit for? Alex Arias will come into the game. Arias to left field, base hit. That's going to tie the ball game. It's an RBI game-tying double for Alex Arias. Get McMichael loose. Trent Hubbard now with a chance to put the Rockies ahead. Outside ball 4. Steve Finley.
Strike 3.
Will strike out swinging. Guthrie will take on Jaha.
Strike 3.
Game is tied at 6. Arias will check in and play shortstop. We can't put McMichael in yet. Get Michelli loose again. Come on, Rob. I need you here. Not what I need you for. Jim Leyritz now has a 3-hit game. Tony Fernandez popped up. Shallow center field. Bernie charging in. Come on, Dan. Just need one out. There it is.
Save.
No! Come on! Darren Everson. 2-2.
Strike
There
three.
it is. Bernie, pitcher spot Bollock. Bernie Williams checks in with a single. Anthony Lewis pinch hitting here. Lefty on lefty. I know it's not the best, but we're not going to let a reliever bat for himself. Guthrie's got a decent hold runner. Not that it matters. That's a wild pitch. Bernie advances to second. Anthony Lewis drops it into left field. Bernie's going to try and score, and he does standing up. RBI single, Anthony Lewis. Get McMichael ready. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for Dante Bichette. Down the third base line, that will be a double play. Lewis advances to third. They intentionally walk Randy ready to get to the guy who hit the game-tying double off them. You sure about that? Little looper, there's the insurance run. Alex Arias. RBI single, have yourself a game. Hubbard is going to try and beat this one out. Won't do it. Greg McMichael for the save. DeShields Peyton pitcher spot. Come on. On the ground. Bollock will boot it. Oh, brother. 1-1 on the way to Peyton. Fly ball. Deep right field. Dante B. Bernie are going to collide. Nope, Bernie's got it. Torrey Hunter. Rookie Torrey Hunter at 19 years old enters the game. Two-two to Torrey. Popped up on the infield. Randy collects. 2 down. Oh, no. Oh, 2 to Gary. Fly ball. Dante has a beat on it. Ball game, Rockies. 8-6. We got it. Whew. Now that's a game. That's 2 late comebacks against the Padres. And that's a sweep. 5 spot. Bollock and Bichette. Gardner gets the garbage win. Radinsky, Michelli, McMichael to close it out. What? This is a very, very good start to the season. How much longer are we going to give Council to figure it out before we option him down? Today's broadcast is powered by water. They don't pay us enough to read anything else. Alright, Council starting to figure it out. Good, good. Tied with the Giants. Is there anyone on the waiver wire that I need to watch for? Interesting player, but we basically already have him. His name is Randy Reddy. It's great to see David Bell off to a good start this season compared to last. He just needs to get some power stroke. Bernie. Yes. When is the draft coming up? We are drafting second. They're expecting us to get Victor Martinez. I'd much rather go for Carlos Guillen. Like franchise shortstop Carlos Guillen. And Ted Lilly in the second round would be swell too. Draft is sometime in June. Alright. Already at home against the Giants. John Jaha walks it off in the ninth. We're just running into lefties and lefties and lefties. That's why Arias isn't getting any playtime. And why Bollock has 6 home runs already on the season. Wow. The guy just eats lefties. 935 slugging against him. Yeah, we haven't seen a Dishman start yet. Let's do this one. Kruger v. Dishman. Let's go. My plan is to raid into inertia by Inco at around 4:15 when he goes. Let me just double check. It looks like he's set to start at 4:30, so that's when about we are going to raid into him. Lots of out of the park baseball today. Saturday is for the streamers after all. At the end of June, I'll start making some adjustments as to who's actually on this club. Especially in the bullpen. We got Darren Blood, we got Russ Ortiz, and they got Vlad Sr. Oh boy. This is his first game. Good play, Council. All right. Our first inning without allowing a run. Hey! Bill Kruger getting the call for the San Franciscans. Is it going to be a 1-2-3 inning for us? Nope, Shane Mack's going to beat out an infield single. Here's Bullock. Frank cannot be stopped. He's our Vinny Castilla, basically. Come on, Dante. Nope, right to the first baseman. So the question now is, does Frank start playing more games? I mean, Randy's been impressive, despite somewhat subpar defense. We may need to look into some of that. 1-0 to A-Rod, deep to center field. Bernie waits patiently. Brunensky now. 1-2 from Dishman.
Strike
Outside, called strike, or swing and a miss, strike 3. Bradshaw, the right fielder. Popped up on the infield. Take care, EVC. Good to see you. Be well. Randy Reddy will pop this into right. Greg Counsell up the middle. 2 down now for Trent Hubbard, the catcher. Royce will complete the out and send us to the top of the 3rd. Oh, sorry to hear, EVC. In that case, get well soon. Schumpert lofts it to left. Mack collects. It's Kelly Stinnett catching today.
Strike 3. Strike 3.
Credit where credit is due. Dishman has been good. He'll get a chance to bat for himself here against Kruger.
Strike 3.
Jaha now. First pitch swing. Flow. That's more of a pop-up. A flop, if you will. Bernie laces it into left field. 2-out single. That'll bring up Shane Mack. That'll be a wild pitch to even the count at 2s. Full count. Inside, ball 4. Bollock. Swinging on 3-1. Right center field. And caught. Holy smokes, look at that run by Jaha in to grab the bunt fly out. He just zoomed in from out of nowhere. Somebody get him an oxygen mask. The air is thin up here. Golly. Vlad Guerrero. Line drive, sliding catch by Dante B. Nothing doing yet. No score, bottom of the 4th. Bichette launches it into the right field corner. He's on his horse. It's a leadoff double. Here's Randy. Line drive to left, sliding grab by Vlad Guerrero. Counsell now.
Strike 3.
Yep. Trent Hubbard back up through the middle. Dante is going to be waved around and will attempt to score. First run of the game. Trent Hubbard with an RBI single. Rodriguez now. Fly ball to center. Bernie on the run. Picks it up. 2-2 to Brunansky. On the ground, Counsell. 2 away. Little lazy fly ball in the left. Finley collects. 1-2-3 inning. That is the 5th 1-2-3 inning.
Strike 3.
Be nice to get some insurance runs here.
Strike 3.
Kruger deciding to strike out the top 2 batters. Mack will ground out. Back over to Dishman for 7-8-9 here. First pitch swinging. Fly ball, and that ends the no-hit bid. Ah. Deep to right. Dante ranging back, has a beat on it. Good throw from Bichette to hold Shumpert. Hubbard guns down Terry Shumpert.
Strike 3.
And so Dishman still faces the minimum. Frank Bullock denied by Bradshaw. Close play out there in right field. Dante Bichette, slow roller up the middle. No play. Shumpert couldn't get out of his mitt. Oh, and 2 on ready. 1-2 now. Line drive, left field, base hit. That's up against the wall. Bichette will get to third and hold. I mean, we got a pinch hit here. Can Reddy play shortstop? No. Neither can Bell. So we're going to pinch hit Bell. And then we'll sub in Arias as our shortstop. Little looper, shallow center field, base hit. Oh, we could have scored on that. Runners at the corners now for Trent Hubbard. On the ground, that will be a fielder's choice. Rockies now lead 3-0.
Strike 3.
Dishman will strike out swinging, but the pinch hit single does give the Rockies an additional cushion. Alex Arias checks in as the new shortstop. Third time through the order now for Glenn Dishman. Outside ball 4. Hubbard guns down another runner. That's 2 tonight for Trent. Tough play there by Bollock. He's able to execute. Guerrero up the middle. Ready. Makes the play. To stretch time, the Rockies lead 3-0. Jaha will collect a fly ball single. That's a screaming ground ball into the right field corner. Bernie got all of that one. Second and third now for Shane Mack. 2-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Bullock now. Ah. Come on, Dante.
Strike 3.
Come on! Ugh. I hope we don't look back on that one with regret. Brunensky now. And here's Bradshaw. Full count from Dishman.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Randy will check in with a leadoff single. I mean, Yolbert Cabrera has been fine. Randy has impressed the dickens out of me so far. He is thriving here at Coors. Arias will work a walk. Runners at first and second now for Jeffrey Ritchie. Here's Hubbard batting eighth. Bases are loaded. We're not taking Dishman out. Swing away, my man. Fly ball deep center field. Tagging and scoring will be ready. Dishman helping out his own cause. Jaha is plunked. Bernie now batting from the left side. 2-2. Past the first baseman and into the corner. Ooh, they got the runner at the plate. Bradshaw gunned down Hubbard. Shane Mack now. Swing and a miss. Steve Finley off the bench to play right field. Dishman. Swing and a miss, strike three. 3-1 count to Kelly Stinnett. On the ground. Bollock has it. 2 down now. The crowd is on their feet. Bernard Gilkey, the pinch hitter. Full count pitch from Dishman. Fly ball. Right center field. Finley's over. Bernie calls him off. And there it is. Glenn Dishman with a 1-hit shutout. He faces the minimum over 27. I am so proud of this boy right now. That may be the game of Dishman's career. That's his first career shutout. And it was 4 pitches away from a Maddox. Just the 1 hit. Just the 1 walk. Thanks to the 2 caught stealings. Oh yeah, like Trent Hubbard, have yourself a game. Wow. I am so glad we got that on tape. I have no idea if we're going to be able to get to the draft at this pace. Let's see. We haven't done a road game yet. You know what? We'll do one against the Pirates towards the end of the season. Or the end of the month. Let's go week by week. Dishman, you absolute gem, you. Alright, so, Pettit's still kind of an issue. Jamie Moyer. You know what? I think we're going to make this call. Pettit heads down. Moyer returns to the team and joins the rotation. He's a fan favorite. Kids love him. And Perez is out with a broken bone in his elbow. Ay, ay, ay. While I'm looking here, yeah, so Dan Michelli is worst off, but his Sierra is fantastic. Which do I trust more, Sierra or FIP? All right, it is more accurate. So one of Maloney and Michelli is going to lose their job, and we're going to call up Darren Blood before he gets injured. Oh, whoa, never mind. Darren's having a rough go. His first season in AAA. Give him time. Took a series win, or split a series with the Braves. Love it. And we beat Marquise Grissom and the Reds in a series there. Gardner scatters 5 hits for the win. And then in extras, in an absolute barn burner of a game, we come away barely with the win. All right. Kevin Ritz is having himself a rough go. Bell seems to have cooled off, so let's get Bollock starting more frequently. All those home runs mostly against lefties. Yeah, we gotta give Frank more opportunities. So good to see him rebound. And we got swept by the Cubbies. Oof. Well, no one said this was going to be easy. Meanwhile, what the heck is going on in the National League East if Atlanta's in the wild card? Ah, the Spos. Yes, of course. Larry Walker making a case for a 400 batting average. All right, let's play up to the draft. I do want to get a game in Pittsburgh because they're still at Three Rivers. At some point, they will get PNC Park. We've seen a Dishman start. I mean, he was fantastic. Let's do another Gardner start. Let's give him another chance. Dishman does it again. Scatters 11 hits. Lol. Do we want a Viola start? Okay, now Randy Reddy's cooling off. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm okay with getting Arias in over that. It's a shame Jolbert Cabrera and Nafi Perez and Landecker are all injured. Do we call up Brea? Not yet. Let's take the series finale. We haven't seen Kevin Ritz get a start. Guys, I know the team is not this good, but look at how good we're playing. Like, it's new to me. Welcome to Three Rivers Stadium, everyone. The turf has been nicely vacuumed for today's ball game. Rockies trying for the sweep of the Pirates. Doug Drabeck against Bernie Williams. Bernie gets a leadoff walk. Don Slott does not have a good catcher arm. He's a bad catcher. So Bernie will steal. We're basically going to be stealing with abandon here.
Strike three.
Dante checks in with a leadoff single. And Roberto Kelly guns down Bernie Williams. Oosh. I thought we had him.
Strike three.
All right. We tried to be clever, and we got burnt. Here's the shortstop, Jay Bell. Drill to center field. Bernie on the run, and it's over his head. He misplays it. One out double for Bell. That'll bring up Ellis Burks.
Strike three.
Another guy who scorned our club in the past. Roberto Kelly, who showed off the arm. 2-1 on the way. Council collects, ending the bottom of the first. Bollock, Maxudian, Council now. Bullock will ground out to the first baseman, Fry. Maxudian. Dribbler back to the mound. Drabeck's able to handle that. Council deep to center field, but playable. And we're going to walk Slot on 4 pitches. We'll bring up Dan Fry. Full count to him. Back-to-back walks. Let's, Kevin, you okay there, bud? That'll be a wild pitch. Full count. Okay. Kevin's running into issues. Tesmer will get loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. That'll be a passed ball. Pirates take the 1-0 lead. 2-2.
Strike three.
Caught looking.
Strike three.
So we almost had the Noble Tiger. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a wild pitch to score, hopefully not the only run of the game. Kevin. Good play there by Jay Bell. Ooh, hot corner. Good morning, Frank Bollock. Good play. All right, yeah, we don't need Tesmer after all. What is with the walks? Dante lines up. Throws. Like, I just got rid of Andy Pettit, who pitches like this. A lot of foul territory. Jaha at the railing brings it in.
Strike three. Strike three.
Oh man, now Doug Drabeck is forcing the matter. Jaha will check in with a single back through the box.
Safe.
Tries the back pick. Okay, still down 1-0 to the Pirates. All right, Arias will go to second, or go to first. Guard the bunt. Drabeck, decent fly ball to center, but Bernie's going to be able to bring that one in. Lovely view of the stands there.
Safe.
Kevin is about to get his sent down or traded. Come on, Bollock. Yes. Let's get Tesmer loose again. Hey, Dish and Company! Thank you for joining. Oh, Dish, you got to look at the VOD for this game, or for this stream session. Glenn Dishman, one-hit shutout. You got to look back at that. I may make that a highlight. It was amazing. Red Mudkips are cute, and Glassy Press. Thank you both so much for the follow. Were you... So, Dish, I noticed you were playing... was it Power Pros or Power Puro earlier? Ah, nice. All right. Rockies are struggling to generate anything here against Doug Drabeck. I've already won the series. This is for the sweep. The Rockies are good so far in 1995, right on schedule. All right, Ritz, you got one more walk and then you're cooked. Or you just give up a long bomb to Ellis. I mean... Cripes. Neat. All right, slot. Runner goes. Maxudian can't get it out of his glove in time. 0-2 count.
Strike three.
Curveball way outside to induce the strikeout. Council charges it. 2 down here for Greg Norton. Aside from the home run, still 2-0 Pirates. Do I want to burn through the bullpen? Not every game, Glassy Press. I tend to do like 2 a month. I used to do 1 a month. Now, lately I seem to be going 2 a month. You know what? We need another inning out of Tesmer. Besides, Tesmer gets hits. Second of the season. Way to go.
Strike three.
Finley will work a 1-out walk. Runners at first and second for Dante Bichette. Drill to center field, but caught. Yeesh. Mitchell was able to grab that one. Jaha now. Wild pitch to make the count full. Back up the middle. Base hit. And trying home to score is Steve Finley. John Jaha ties this game at 2s. Yes. All right. Keeping Tesmer in. The gambit worked. Let's get... All my bullpen arms are kind of bad. Let's get Michelli loose just in case we run into issues. And Drayback checks in with a single. Tony Womack. Fly ball to center field. Bernie makes the grab. 2 down. Jay Bell now. On the ground, Arias completes the out. Yep, first year in Coors. We've had plenty of Coors games. Some late comebacks, some cardiac-inducing moments. Lots of scoring. And yeah, Dishman got his one-hitter at Coors because that totally makes sense. We're basically playing until the draft in early June. Craig, you're killing me here. If it wasn't for Nafi Perez, you wouldn't even have a job right now. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7th inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
I am leading the division. It's still late May, but so far so good. And that's going to squirt out a council's mitt. Very young Darren Erstad, 20 years old. Wow. Pinch hitting here against Dan Michelli. On the ground, Arias to second. Back to first, double play. Heck of a turn there. Slot down to Bollock. And if we're going to get the hands crew out, oh man, both Bell and Reddy are feeling it. All right, we're going to go with Anthony Lewis pinch hitting here. Let's get Dibble loose. Anthony Lewis.
Strike 3.
Rule 5 selection. Already has 3 home runs on the season. Bernie Dubs. Line drive to center. Jack Ford out of the bullpen to deal with Steve Finley. Bell gets the out. Bottom of the 8th we go. Knotted at 2s. Rob Dibble. Into the game to take on Fry, Norton, and whom else? Council makes the first out. 2-2 to Norton. Swing or called strike 3. 3-1 to Tony Mitchell. Outside ball 4. Sean Wooten into the game to pinch it.
Strike 3.
Bye-bye. Man, it's a shame Montgomery's still out because he would have been a fun part of a Bleep U bullpen. It'll be Bichette, Jaha, Bollock. If we get the lead, we're going to go... Oh, man, McMichael's tired. Looks like Dibble's out for a 2-inning save. Whoops. We may need to bring David Bell in. Never mind. Jaha's actually a better defender at first than Bollock is. Dante. Will ground out. Jaha to the first baseman. Fry completes the out. Here's Bollock. Maxudian now, the 1-2. Back to the pitcher's mound, and that'll be an infield single. Okay. I know both of these guys are in a slump. Do we trust Bell or do we trust Reddy more? Bell's at least gotten hits. 662 OPS. Reddy's is down to 779. And Reddy's been in a deep slump. Oh, you know what? We'll double switch here. So let's sit council for Shane Mack. Who is going to ground out. Arias is going to move to short. Randy Reddy comes in to play second. We need Dibble to give us a second inning of work here to send us to extras. Tony Womack with a leadoff single. That's suboptimal. I gotta even move to double play ball. We know he's stealing. 2-1. On the ground, Bollock holds the runner, one away. Burks now. Infield is in to try and call the runner. 0-2. Drill to left field. Ellis Burks has walked off the Rockies. Well, that was humbling. Yeah, we're still in the division lead by 4 somehow. We are, it's a good thing too, because we are not in the wild card chase. Yikes. Council out with a hamstring strain, 2 to 3 months. Oy. I mean, he was playing poorly to begin with. I don't get why Moyer beats out his ratings so well. Oh, he's a captain now. Hey! You got 2. That's good. We need a shortstop. Klapinski? Not Kieschnick. I'm noticing a distinct lack of shortstops in our organization. Let's sign Scott Fletcher to a minor league deal just to bring him into the org. bringing Nelson Mariano in as well. All right, so Klebinski, welcome to the team. We really should be running Arias at shortstop, if anything. Time for a loss. I mean, this tracks as a Coursey team. 3rd in runs scored, 11th in runs against. Dishman's having himself a season, though. Hello. Hang on a second. There. Dishman 34. That's better. Reams, Brando looks good. Darren Blood looks like he could be an amazing option. He's figuring it out at AAA. Good, good. Scott Fletcher has signed with us. That was quick. Navy Perez will be getting a call up soon once he's healthy. Max getting some all-star votes, hey now. As is Bernie. As is McMichael. Wow, McMichael's having a bad game. Or bad season. Greg? Greg, buddy. Is it time to move on from Ritz? He is a pending free agent. Let's eat what's left of his money, shop him around, and see if we can get something from him. How's Pettit doing down in the minors? Better. Don't need another catcher. Adding Spike Owen might be a good call. He wasn't having an absolutely atrocious season, that is. Do we think bringing him to Coors would help? He'd basically be utility infield guy, aka send Craig Counsell down to figure it out. Contract looks hideous, though. Just because we have the budget room doesn't mean we should use it. Actually, let's take a look at our upcoming free agents. Monty wants out. Mac wants out. Gardner wants out. Oh, Liriano also joined our minor league system. That was quick. Yeah, I'm not going to miss any of these guys. At least now we have enough second basemen and shortstops to fill out our team, considering how many are injured right now. Oof. Hey, Frank Viola, 2,000 strikeouts. Ah, we got shut out. Blinks first. Ritz versus Dennis Martin. You know what? Do we grab Dennis Martinez? No, the underlying numbers are ugly. Has his option vested yet? 180 innings pitched. He's at 89. I don't want to risk it. So Klapinski's hanging in there. He's probably very happy to be up with the club. Randy's out of his deep slide. I want to see Yolbert and Council back, though. Especially since these are my two shortstops. They are my shortstops. Yeah, David Bell's numbers have plummeted again. Great. Bolix have come down to earth too, but still better than they were. Yeah, actually, he should probably only play versus left. Let's turn off the force start. There we go. So it is the first year draft. Let me see. All right, Nersha is up and running, as well as Sporer. So I may drop you off in the care of Paul Sporer, future contact director for Out of the Park Baseball. He's going to be helping out with the perfect team side of things. Speaking of which, make sure that you do tune into the Perfect Team Master Series, which is going to, the finals of which will be broadcast on Out of the Park Development's channel sometime later this evening. Be sure to follow them to get the notification. I think there may be multiple drops for that. So if you play Perfect Team 23, now's your opportunity to finally get some additional packs. I definitely need to, because my packs only team is starving. To put it mildly, we are so close to so many things. When you see me next, it will not be next Saturday. It will probably be 2 Saturdays from now. I am on vacation and unavailable all of next week. No sleep time, no Warriology, no Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. You will see me again next in March. And for March 4th stream, remember, Mob Your Bob, our PAX giveaway, will be running. And hopefully you will be able to join me at that time. Time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone.